Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is about identifying possible solutions to problems. A problem in the text is something that needs to be solved or worked out. It is usually found near the beginning of the text. Here are some examples. I bumped and broke my classmates' eyeglasses. We ran out of water while I was washing dishes. These are examples of problems. A solution in text is the way the problem is solved or worked out. A solution is the fix. It is usually found near the end of the text. Here are some examples of solution. In the problem, I bumped and broke my classmates' eyeglasses. The solution is I told my mom I will give my piggy bank to replace it. In the problem, we ran out of water while I was washing dishes. The possible solution is a plumber came and fixed the faucet. Each story requires certain elements to be a story, such as characters, settings, problems, and solutions. The problem must first be identified in order to find solution in the text. However, not all stories provide solutions. Sometimes writers leave this part to the readers. Here are the steps to find out the solution. Number 1, read the story. Number 2, who is it about? What is happening? Number 3, identify the problem. Something that needs to be solved or worked out. And number 4, identify the solution. The way the problem is solved or worked out. A solution is an action or process in solving a problem. This is one of the elements of the story that challenges the reader's critical thinking and problem-solving skills. It is necessary to identify the problem first to know the solution. Let's have more examples. Mrs. Anderson wanted a fresh pineapple for her cake. The store near her did not have any fresh ones, so she went to another store and bought it there. The problem is the store near Mrs. Anderson did not have any fresh pineapple. And the solution, Mrs. Anderson went to another store. John didn't know what to take to school for show and tell. He asked his mother for an idea. She suggested he take the ribbons dog won at the pet parade. The problem here is John didn't know what to take for show and tell. And the solution, he asked his mother for an idea. Emily knew she had to get to school on time, but her mother said she couldn't drive her. Emily decided to leave early and walk to school. The problem is, Emily had to get to school on time. The solution is, she left early. Now, let's check your understanding. Read the passage, then answer the questions. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Antonio is the only child of Mr. and Mrs. Del Valle. He loves to play with his friends, but he cries every time he comes home from playing. One day, he lost his best friend's bicycle. He knew his best friend Ronel would be angry with him. He did not know what to do, so he cried as he ran home. Father saw and called him for a talk. What was Antonia's problem? A. Antonio is the only child. B. He lost his best friend's bicycle. C. Father called Antonio for a talk. D. He knew Ronel would be angry with him because he lost his bicycle. The answer is letter D. He knew Ronel would be angry with him because he lost his bicycle. What do you think Antonio did as a solution to his problem after talking to his father? A. Antonio avoided his best friend Ronel. B. Antonio talked to Ronel that it was not his fault. C. Blamed his best friend for leaving him alone. D. Asked apology to his best friend Ronel and looked for the lost bicycle. The answer is letter D. Asked apology to his best friend Ronel and looked for the lost bicycle. Tess is an animal lover. She has 5 cats and 2 dogs. They are loved by their caring owner. One morning, a stray dog passed by. She saw and fed it. From then on, she always gave food whenever that dog came around. But one day, it didn't show up. How did Tess feel after she fed the dog for a few days and then did not show up? A. She felt sad. B. She felt angry. C. She just ignored it. D. She felt happy. The answer is A. She felt sad. Aling Lusing is a widow and a market vendor. She wakes up every day at 3 o'clock in the morning. Unexpectedly, there was an announcement of lockdown due to pandemic. She did not know how to feed her 4 children. Luckily, her friend helped her how to do online selling. What was the problem of Aling Lusing? A. She had nothing to earn a living. B. She wakes up early every day. C. She is a market vendor. D. It was lockdown. The answer is A. She had nothing to earn a living. What was the solution to Aling Lusing's problem? A. She looked for a job. B. Her relative gave her money. C. Her friend helped her to do online selling. D. She received cash assistance from Social Amelioration Program or SAP of the government. Answer. Her friend helped her to do online selling. That's all for today. Hope you learned a lot. Thank you for watching.